Fifth maze. Orange. Ambra was in a vast room at the top of a skyscraper, with wall-to-ceiling windows all around. It was the Christmas party of the law firm she had recently begun working for and their well-heeled clients. The room was filled with the blinding light of material wealth and success. Everywhere Ambra turned, she could see only the finest things on the most beautiful people. Exquisitely cut suits of gunmetal grey, set off with a splash of colour from a tie or scarf. Gleaming cufflinks. Skirts framing long, elegant legs. Manicured nails. Sparkly earrings. Designer handbags. The scent of exclusive perfumes and colognes, and a slightly acrid but delicious smell of cigar smoke. The late afternoon sun glinting on shiny people and their shiny things, sending dozens of tiny golden beams skimming around the room. Sunglasses, watches, jewels, chandeliers, marble, opulence, life's winners. These achievers had done well, the rewards a result of their own ingenuity or cunning, and they knew how to enjoy it. What a time they were having. Hundreds of people were laughing, dancing and drinking, swaying to the swing music of a live band. This place was a blast. Ambra had always enjoyed a good party. She began to circulate, partaking in the drink and food, revelling in the vibe, and noticing she was attracting the attention of fine-looking men of means. But just as she was beginning to feel comfortable, the atmosphere changed. There was a loud smash of shattering glass, followed by braying laughter. Those who had been building a large pyramid of champagne glasses had consumed a bit too much of the bubbly destined to be poured into it. The band had finished, and someone turned the music on the stereo system up so loud it was beyond deafening. It was no longer possible to discern a beat, let alone a melody. Gradually, the finery of the partygoers themselves began decaying. A torn shirt here, a lost earring there, high heels abandoned, mussed hair, askew ties and lipstick stains, white powdered nostrils. Ambra saw the platters and platters of food, hardly touched, which had sat there for hours and were now all the wrong temperature. Hot meats now lukewarm, cheeses, seafood and fruits no longer cold and fresh, not appealing to taste, smell or even look at. A vast, wasteful monument to excess. Ambra's gaze swept the scene. It was all looking trashy now. The party had been fun while it lasted, but now the room and its occupants were looking the worse for wear. She tried to find a quieter corner. Though it was winter, it was warm here at this height, with these large windows bathed in the glow of the setting sun. Looking down at the streets, people seemed so small and distant. As the streetlights began to blink on in the dark, cold streets below, she could see a queue had begun forming at a nearby soup kitchen. Among the queuers was a small boy holding the hand of an elderly lady, possibly his grandmother. Outside the window, only a block away, the Chrysler building lit up, its Art Deco beauty drawing her eye back upwards. But Ambra couldn't unsee the streets. She looked around the room. No one else had noticed what she had seen. Ambra had a lump in her throat. What was the point of all this? This was not the way it should be. It would have been easy to stay, but she no longer wanted to be part of it. Making for the door, she handed in her entry pass to the concierge. As she crossed the threshold and left the party, the world dissolved and she was in the MAGE cave once more. The cave was overwhelmingly quiet after the din of the party. Ambra felt rattled. It had been way too much stimulus. She took a deep breath to calm down. And again. And again. A few breaths later, the cave lamps faded from orange to khaki, then a vibrant green.